All right, so I've been shooting with the Sony FX3 for years. I've been using it for years professionally and personally, and they just gave us one of the biggest updates in years with the Big 6 menu system. Now, it may not seem like a lot, but it has really changed the way I shoot. And I was really excited for it when it came out on the FX2, and to hear it was going to come out on the FX3, it was just icing on the cake for me. So where does the Big 6 menu come from? Well, I said it before, it comes from the FX2, but what it really comes from is the cinema line of cameras. That being the Burano and the Venice 2, the highest line of cinema cameras, have this menu system that you see on a lot of cameras. You see it on the Amiras. You see a menu system that just gives you the details you need to shoot, and it usually comes in a secondary screen. And for the FX3, it comes in the ways of the LCD monitor, and it gives you all of those settings at a quick glance. Now, the FX3 is a great camera, but one of the pain points is the menu system. It is the fact that if you did want to change something, you'd have to go through a bunch of menu systems to get to that point. Or in my case, create some shortcuts that get you to that point. But with the Big 6, you can switch things extremely fast. So what the Big 6 menu system offers is, in the top left, you have your frames per second. Then you have your ISO, your shutter, angle or speed, your iris, your look, and then your white balance. I'm looking at it right now. But what's nice about it is it's all at a quick glance. You have your battery level, you have your time code, you have what frame rate you're shooting in, how much time's left on the card, what format you're shooting in, what shot you're on, and all of your audio levels all at a quick glance. And it's in a way that you don't see the screen. So when you hook on an external monitor, and I got to witness that this last week on a shoot out in Virginia. When this update came out, I updated it, and then I went and shot an entire shoot with it for 2 days. When you put an external monitor on it and you have the viewing functions of the external monitor, and then you have the Big 6 on your screen, it is extremely helpful. And what's nice about it is you still have the record tally light along the edges of it, which is just a nice thing to have. And you can't use the memory recalls with it, which is something I really relied on, but you can set a shortcut button just to flip back and forth between frames per second and S&Q mode, and with your shutter at angle, you automatically stay at 180, so all you're doing is hitting one button to go back and forth. And it gives you more confidence because it says it's a fixed 2398, or it's in 60 FPS, which is the S&Q, or 120, whatever you're choosing is. Now, bottom line is the FX3 is still the FX3. It's still that very capable camera. It's still that camera that is a workhorse for me and my content, and so many other people. In my opinion, the best cinema camera out right now at the price it's at. That's just my opinion though. But at the end of the day, this menu system makes things a lot easier, makes things a lot more streamlined. It makes rigging out your device a lot more cinema-like. So at the end of the day, is this an update you should do? I think it's a no-brainer. The update 7.0 is something that I did the second it came out, and I think it helps the camera out a lot. And a lot of times you can't say that about a camera, but Sony, listening to their users and hearing how much people like the Big 6 on the Venice and the Burano, and then seeing it come out on the FX2, and then they give it to you for the FX3 and the FX30. You can't ask for more. That was just a short little video, just my thoughts on the Big 6 menu, because I am really excited about it every time I see it and every time I get to use it. And I've used it out in the field already, and it's been great. But make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm pumping out content right now. I got a lot of things on my mind, and I'm just getting them out on paper, or in this case, SD cards. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.